In today's video, I'm going to show you one note that you can add to your major pentatonic scale and make it sound Lydian. I a lot of times have Googled different things about modes when I was learning this, only to find extremely long explanations, and it sort of bogged me down and just made me more confused and realized like, I don't even care about learning this. But having kind of a teacher that sort of opened my eyes to like, okay, this doesn't have to be that confusing, it sort of just made me think like, okay, if you just add even a couple notes into your pentatonic scale, you can sound like you're playing a mode. So that is what I'm going to be showing you in this video. So Lydian mode is basically when you add a sharp 4 to your scale. That means when you're playing a scale, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're doing that, instead you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And it adds a little bit of this interesting kind of mysterious color to it. I'm not going to really dive in the modes because I don't love when I watch videos that do that because sometimes it gets more confusing. So basically all you have to think about that we're doing is we're just adding a sharp 4 or raising that 4th note up 1 fret. Okay, so long story short, I'm gonna be showing you this with a major pentatonic scale. I'm just gonna do the D scale and I won't really get into the weeds here. Basically, a normal major pentatonic scale is like this. 1, 2, 3. You normally skip the 4th note. 5, 6, and then start over. And those are just the notes that I think sound usually prettiest when you're soloing. So all we're gonna do is we're just going to add this sharp 4. So like this, 1, 2, 3. Here's the 4. Here's the sharp 4 note. And you might be like, that sounds kind of weird. And it does. And I think sometimes adding one of those weird little notes can kind of make your solo sound a little bit more spicy. So you can find that note here or here. So 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5, 6, and then starting over. 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5, 6. So that's all we're doing, just adding this note. So this lick that I thought of for this Lydian example is really simple, and we are just working in the major D pentatonic blues scale. So I'm starting off here on the 7th fret, plucking it on D and G, and then I'm hammering on both fingers here on the 8th fret B and on the 9th fret of my D. And I'm plucking all these strings and my pick's going on the D string. And then twice here. So. I'm just going 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9. So really simple, just going across, hitting that note here, that sharp 4. So. And then little bend just to hit this. So. I'm doing a little bend and lowering it down, and then pulling off to 7th fret B, 9, G, 7, B. All right, so the next part I'm going like this. So I have 9, 7 on the G string, 9, D, and then a little tiny bend, but this time it's a full bend. So. And I'm really putting my fingers behind this to give it all the power when I'm pushing that up. So, and then 7, 7, hammer on to the 9. And then the last part's gonna go like this. So I have hammer on pull off here on just the G string on my 9th fret, but I'm keeping my fingers here on the 7th fret of the G and B. So 9, 7, 9, 7. So, and then I'm going 9, 7, 9 on my now A, D, A, 7, A. Go down to that D note here that's on the 5th fret of the A string. Then I'm ending here, 7th fret of G, 5, 5 on my A string. So all together really slow. So I hope that this helps you just kind of open your eyes to sounding a little bit more varied when you're soloing without getting bogged down by really playing this mode and practicing the modes, just thinking, I'm just adding one extra note to make it sound a little bit dreamier. So I hope you have fun with this one.